What up, beautiful people, and thank you for joining me for another beer review. It's Beer Monster O'Clock. And today we have a German beer to review, and it's another one by the ABK brewery. And I've tried a few from these. I've been a bit inconsistent, but generally good. Wasn't too keen on, I think it was a Weiss beer of theirs. I wasn't that keen on that one. Hopefully I don't like this one. It's called Edel. Here's a look at your bottle and your bottle cap. Very old brewery, this one. They've been going for 700 years. One of the oldest breweries in the world. I think only Weinstefana was one of the only breweries older. They're like have been going for about 1,000 years now. It's 5.8% ABV, so it's quite a strong one. And it's a Dortmunder style pilsner. What's a Dortmunder style pilsner? Some of you may be thinking, so I'll explain. Pretty much, if you get a Helles style lager, which tends to be a more sweet lager, and you get a pilsner, and you get them to do the old yeah. The babies are a Dortmunder style pilsner. So yeah, there you go. That's your beer school for today. It's 500ml bottle. I picked it up of that from the House of Trembling Madness, and it cost me about £2.50 mark. I can't remember exactly, to be honest. I've lost the receipt. But yeah, let's crack her open and see what it's all about. Let me know if you've tried this beer in the comments, guys, and whether you liked it or not, or whether you've tried anything from the ABK brewery, and what do you think of them. All right, I'm chucking it in a Weiss beer glass, just because it's a German glass, and there's no reason you can't drink a lager out of it. No reason at all. I just quite like it for drinking lagers or Weiss beers. There we go. It looks absolutely lovely. Got a nice big head there. What a cracking looking beer. Bit of cold haze. It is actually slightly hazy, this one. We have a slightly hazy lager. Here's a look at your beer. Look at that. Looks absolutely lovely. Really clear. Slow moving tiny bubbles in this one, with loads of sort of micro sediment and haze. Looks absolutely fantastic. We've got a nice big beautiful brilliant white head with tiny little bubbles in it. Look at that. It looks absolutely brilliant. Really good quality as always by the Germans, by the looks of it. But yeah, it is all about the taste. But we will check out the aroma of this ABK Edel Dortmunder style pilsner, and see what we can pick up. It smells malty, sweet malts, bready, some sort of grassy hops with a little bit of spice. You really are, on the aroma, you really are getting that kind of blend from the Helles and Pilsner sort of thing. You can tell. You really can, because it smells like a Helles and a Pilsner in one. And that sounds like a good combo, because, you know, I don't particularly like sweet lagers or sweet beers in general. But if you've got that bitterness and the spice in that from the Pilsner sort of side of it, that could work really well. So I'm looking forward to trying this one. So I'm going to stop flirting with the beverage and chuck it down my big fat neck and see if I like it. So I'm going in. Cheers, everybody. Bosh. Prost for German. Let's chuck it down the neck. See if it's worth a buy. Oh, wow. That is absolutely lovely. You can taste that 5.8% a bit, actually. Not massively, but you can tell it's quite strong. It always reminds me of some of the Oktoberfest beers I did, and they normally come in around the sort of 5.5 to 6.5 sort of percent range, didn't they? And it's a similar quality as well, I must say. It's absolutely lovely beer, really is. Let's go again and think about that mouthfeel, because I didn't really get a chance to think about it, because it just blew me away with the flavours, and that's really, really nice. Thankfully not too sweet as well, which was one of my slight concerns. So I'm not the biggest fan of a Helles, although I do really like some of them. It's got a very nice body for a lager. I'm going to go with like a medium body, and it's got a nice sort of silky, smooth mouthfeel to it. Very nice. We're getting good lacing on the glass, as you can see there, which is a sign of quality as well. Really gentle look to that carbonation, but it feels fantastic. It's not over carbonated. It's very malty at the start. Like, you immediately hit with like a kind of bready and sort of biscuity type malt, giving it a nice but not overly sweet sweetness at the start. It's just it is the dog's big hairy swingers, so to speak. That's a good way of saying it without swearing, isn't it? The dog's big hairy swingers. Yeah, again, initially getting the sweet malts. Let's go again. It's just so clean and so refreshing. And does it go by the German purity law? Water, barley malt, hops. That's it. No nasties, no crap. Beer brewed the right way, and that's why I believe so many German beers are so good, because they go by the German purity law. It's no coincidence that even the cheap beers and Aldis that go by that German purity law are also fantastic. You know, it's how you're supposed to brew your lagers. Literally, that is it. Water, barley malt, hops. And yeah, it's really, really nice. After that initial sweetness, you do get the sort of pilsner elements come in. It's a little bit grassy for me. There's a bit of a like peppery spice on that finish. It's really nice. Not a massive amount of bitterness, but it is there. It's more of a sort of gentle, caressing bitterness, and it just cuts it. Well, that's not very bitter. It does a good job of cutting through the sweetness and stopping it becoming too sweet, if you know what I mean. Let's go again. It's like kind of a mellow bitterness, but it's really nice. And after that bitterness, you just get a slight malty linger. That has a slight sweetness to it, but it's really nice. This is really interesting. I'd definitely like to try more of these Dortmunder style pilsners, because this one's just blown me away, to be honest with you. I think it's absolutely lovely. I mean, I don't know if it'll be for everyone. So I was a bit worried about that sweetness, but then I love a pilsner, so I sort of thought maybe the pilsner side to it would save it, but it didn't really need saving because it's not overly sweet anyway. Dangerously smashable. I'd say 5.8% ABV. You can drink this really easily, like it's bloody Foster's or Carlin or something, you know. Carlsberg, sorry, can't drink Carlin easily, Jesus Christ. It's just got that element of smashability about it that it should not have at 5.8% ABV, you know. You could get yourself in trouble. That's the negative one with this. You could easily get yourself absolutely bollock-faced. What was the point in me going on earlier, trying to avoid saying the word bollocks, if I've just said it now? I'm trying not to swear. Do people care if I swear? Let me know if it's a thing. I don't really know. But it just looks more professional if I don't swear, and I'm a very professional man. Far score goes out of 10. This is up there. This is absolutely lovely. Well worth every penny that I paid for it. So, in my opinion, it's definitely worth a buy. Yeah, it's only about $2.50. That's not bad. You're talking a top quality, real premium beer. And after that shit that I drank yesterday, the Egyptian Stella versus UK Stella. Oh God, it's nice to go back to a German beer. It really is. It's just the difference in quality is absolutely ridiculous. If you watched yesterday's video, go back and check it out if you want. With a beer battle between the two Stellas. Just there's such a gulp in quality. It is just naughty, and we really need more of these beers in the UK. Really, like, that we can just walk in the supermarket and buy, because it's just next level, you know. I can imagine that on tap would literally make me nipples go hard. Right, score out of 10. Oh, it's so good. I absolutely love that. I really do. I'm quite glad I've only got the one, because I reckon I would just cane them and end up smashed. It's too nice not to drink. I'm going to give it a 9.6 out of 10. I just really like it. It's really surprised me. This is actually the last beer, German beer, that I got in the fridge, and I left it to last because I just had a feeling it wouldn't be for me. As I say, the Helles style was very hit and miss with me, and I didn't really know what it was. I did have to research a bit to find out what Edel and all that meant. The only Edel I know is that singer bird, and I'm pretty sure she hasn't endorsed this beer. Anyway, I'm waffling on there, and thanks for tuning in, guys. Smash that like button, please, if you've enjoyed this review, or dislike it if you haven't enjoyed it. Consider subscribing to the channel if you like beer, because yeah, I'll review beer. And and until next one, guys, take care, yeah, and bye bye, darlings.